Whew. That hit the spot. Cheers, everybody. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Smoking Jazz Barbecue. And today we're going to be doing yet another simple dish, another simple cook that you can do at home, because if I can, so can you. And guess what we're doing today, guys? Just take a wild guess. Pork tenderloin wrapped in bacon. Oh man, are you excited as I am? Because if you wrap anything with bacon, it is phenomenal, it's delicious, it is awesome, and it's that special taste. I mean, oh man. So we're gonna do pork tenderloins wrapped in bacon, guys. We're gonna cook it on the Pitfall Sauce and Excel, and it's gonna be phenomenal. So y'all stay tuned, because I'm excited just like you are. So we're gonna do this dish right now. All right, guys, first thing first, I got my butter already melted, which I use 1 stick of butter, and as you can see, it's perfectly melted down. And the only flavor I'm gonna add is just this honey hickory. And this is gonna enhance the interior flavor of the pork tenderloins. And we're just gonna mix it really well. Next thing we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna inject this butter right here using this injector into the interior parts of the pork tenderloins. All right, guys, so we just finished injecting the butter into our pork tenderloins. What we're gonna do now is take them out, and I'm going to use the butter as my binder, so I don't have to add any mustard or any oils whatsoever. So that's going to be my binder to add my honey hickory again on the top layer, or the outer layer I should say, and the Weber's dry rub, which is the original dry rub. Man, this stuff is some good stuff, guys. All right, guys, now that we season both sides, we just want to use the remaining rub and just mop it up so we don't waste any rub whatsoever. So any areas that we did not cover, make sure you season all sides. We're just going to mop up the remaining rub that's on here. All right, guys, next what we're going to do, we're going to use bacon in order to wrap these tenderloins up. All right, so with the bacon, guys, what we're going to do is layer it down and trying to cover as much as possible. So I'm just going to go in opposite direction on each layer. Just like so. And I'm going to finish the rest of these up, and I'm going to show you how to wrap them. All right, guys, as you can see, I got the bacon laying down nice and flat. And what we're going to do, we're going to take a pork tenderloin, as you can see, and we're just going to wrap it up just like this. We're going to roll up the sides. And you can do this any way you like, guys. There's no right or wrong way to do this. This is my way of doing it. You can do it however you like. And we're just gonna roll tightly. And as we roll them, we're tucking the bacon underneath. And roll and tuck, roll and tuck. There it is, guys. That's the pork tenderloin version with bacon wrapped on top of it. So I'm going to finish the rest of these, guys, and I'm going to see you back at the pitfalls. All right, guys, so let's turn the power on. And we're gonna crank it up to the smoke setting. And as always, we're gonna open the lid. And if you have a smokestack, we're gonna open that too. All right, guys. Once you see smoke coming out the chamber, we're gonna close the lid, and we're gonna crank our temperature to 225. And we're gonna let this come up to time. Take a look at that, guys. Oh yeah. See that, guys? Oh man. So what we basically did is we wrapped these pork tenderloins in this low sodium bacon, this delicious bacon, and it's gonna create that fat content to help moisten it up. And we also, don't forget, we injected some butter with a little bit of honey hickory in the mixture just to create an additional flavor interiorly of that pork tenderloin. And exteriorly, we hit it with some Weber's original dry rot and a little bit more of that Mccormick's honey hickory. And guys, what we did is just wrap the bacon around it. We used the tuck and roll method just to create that tight seal. And guys, if you feel a little insecure about it, you can use toothpicks in order to secure the bacon so it doesn't fall off, you know, if that's what you think is gonna happen. However, this bacon is gonna be nice and tight, and it's gonna hug these pork tenderloins nice and tight so we can create that juicy, crispy, moist pork tenderloin. Oh man, I promise you it's gonna be some good stuff. So we're gonna cook this at the pitfalls at 225 for about an hour, hour and a half, perhaps two. And then we're gonna glaze them with moonshine barbecue sauce, and it's gonna be the pineapple flavor. Now, we're gonna check on them at about 1 hour or so. And once we reach the internal temperature about 160, we're gonna glaze them with that sauce and let it finish and let it caramelize, and we're gonna pull them off at 165. So guys, and we're gonna also crisp up the bacon as well. So we might crank the temperatures up depending on how our bacon is looking, but more than likely we're gonna crank our temperatures up to at least 350 to crisp up our bacon so it can give that crispy crunch flavor. So guys, I'll see you back at the pitfalls. All right guys, as you can see, our dome thermometer is reading about 255. And we are at 335 at this point on our display. So let's take a look at our pork tenderloins wrapped in beautiful low sodium bacon. Take a look at that, guys. Oh yeah, these are ready. Oh man. So guys, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take these pork tenderloins and put them in here. All right guys, we're looking at 255 at our display thermometer, and let's take a look at our babies. It's been about an hour at this point, and man, oh man, they're looking pretty. Look at that, guys. Oh man. And I forgot to mention earlier, guys, the reason why we cook these pork tenderloins with a wire rack is so we can catch any of the drippings from the bacon so it does not cause a fire hazard. And also with the wire rack, you're gonna have the smoke flavor and the heat source cook the bacon underneath as well. So man, oh man, they are looking beautiful. All right guys, so we're looking about another half an hour, possibly 2 hours at this point. So we're gonna let this rock and roll. All right guys, it's been about an hour and a half at this point. Let's take a look at our babies. And they are looking phenomenal. Look at that color. Oh yeah. I'd say about another 20 minutes, maybe half an hour, and these are gonna be done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we're looking at what, 400 degrees, 390 on the display temperature, and I cranked the temperatures up to 400 to crisp up the skin on our pork tenderloin. And I just did a probe test on these babies right here. So let's take a look. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there, guys. Man. So I'm about to glaze them with some good sauce, and the sauce we're going to use today is going to be the moonshine barbecue sauce by Cookhouse, and it's going to be the pineapple flavor. So about to glaze these bad boys up real quick, guys, and then we're going to meet you back doing the taste test, because it's only going to take about 5-10 minutes for that sauce to tack up. All right, guys, so we are dying to see what the reveal on these bacon wrapped pork tenderloins are looking like inside. As you can see, We got the glaze on the nice and tacked on with that moonshine barbecue sauce with that pineapple flavor. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna cut right down the middle. See what we're looking at. Oh yeah. Take a look at that, guys. Man, oh man. Let's take the other one. Do the same thing. Wow. And as you can see, there's a hint of smoke ring right there around it. Man. So let's do the best part of the video, which is the taste test. So I got a bunch of family over here at my house, so we're gonna do some taste testing with everybody. So if my wife get in the picture, it would be nice.
Oh.
No, I said in the picture. In.
I'm coming.
She's not coming. She's hard-headed. There she is. All right, so dig in. Let me know what your thoughts are on these pork tenderloin wrapped in bacon. It's a little hot,
They're
right?
hot.
Yeah. Well, we let it rest for about 5-10 minutes. And we got my nephew here as well. Junior, future pitmaster.
Very good.
Sneaking off food again. Very good. So, can you tell the distinguished flavor? Oh, okay.
It was crunchy.
It was crunchy because of the crispy bacon. Well, you can't see them. Matter of fact.
Who's drooling?
Yeah, exactly.
My boy is drooling. So,
You just bite fluid, huh? It's really hot. Really good. Alright. I'm gonna eat dinner. Very good.
that's the dinner.
Man on here. As well.
See? No other words need to be said because my nephew said it all. So guys, if you like barbecue and grilling, this is your channel right here. Just a quick recap. This was an easy recipe. You can do it at your house and at your backyard. Like I said, all we did was wrap our pork tenderloin in bacon, and man, simple recipe for another simple dish, guys. So until next time, guys, or next week, make sure you share this video with all your family and friends, and we'll see you next week. This is Smoking Jazz Barbecue. Peace.